Hi everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Comic Cast, where this week we're going to be hosted by myself, Tony. Chef and Vince couldn't make it this week. They're off, so I'll be taking over. So, this week I just wanted to discuss some interesting topics I thought would be nice to bring up. So, The Defenders is coming out this Friday, and I'm really excited to see it. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've heard that the first four episodes of The Defenders don't seem to be they seem to be slow, is what I've heard. But I've heard that it's been doing pretty well, and I am really excited to see it this Friday. In fact, I wanted to propose an idea that I had recently. So there's this application called Showgoers for Netflix. It's on the Chrome store, and I have it in the case of wanting to watch a Netflix show with another person. So what I have been thinking of recently is creating um, a series in which we watch Netflix shows and movies, and create a party in which we could all watch it as one audience, and we could all give our opinions and thoughts. But I thought I would bring that up as a suggestion. You guys let me know what you think of it. I'm really excited to see The Defenders in case you guys want to do the Showgoers idea for this week's The Defenders. Um, I would definitely be uh, excited to do that. So in case you guys want to do that, just let me know. And really excited to see the Defenders. Another thing I thought I'd talk about regarding the Defenders is David Tennant coming back for Jessica Jones season 2. So I just thought I would bring that up. It's quite curious what David Tennant would be doing back. If spoilers, if you haven't seen Jessica Jones, Purple Man does end up dying in Jessica Jones, so who knows? He may simply just come back in some sort of flashback, or maybe there is some sort of expanded lore in which perhaps Kilgrave didn't end up dying in the series, but who knows? We'll just have to see. And the last thing that everyone's been discussing about regarding Netflix is Disney and Netflix set to end their contract by 2019 in favor of a new streaming service that'll be provided by Disney. In the near future, we could be seeing a shift from Netflix's Daredevil, Netflix's Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, in favor of Disney's Daredevil, Iron Fist. And I thought that was a very interesting concept, but we'll just have to see. It'll be in the near future in 2019, so it won't be too long. So that's what I have to say about the Defenders and their individual shows. Also excited to see The Punisher coming up soon. John Bernthal did a really good job in Daredevil season 2. Really enjoyed him. So can't wait to see his show, and can't wait. Definitely can't wait to see the Defenders. You guys let me know about the Showgoers idea. So another thing I wanted to talk about was Deadpool 2's new reveal photos, showing off their new costumes for Cable and Domino, two prominent characters in Marvel Comics. So first off, for Cable, I think Josh Brolin's Cable looks fantastic. I really like how they designed his eye as well as his arm. Um, Also, if for those who have noticed quite carefully with the photo, you'll see that there's a teddy bear for whatever reason in the poster that they gave out. But I think they're really going to take a serious but comedic turn with this character. So I'm really excited to see where they expand with Cable. And another thing I wanted to talk about was Domino. I've heard a lot of controversy regarding Domino. Perhaps I've heard a lot about her hair. People haven't been really enjoying the hair, as it is quite different from her comic book version. Also, she has quite a bit of white makeup on in the comics, as well as short hair. But to me, it really doesn't make quite that much difference. I mean, I don't know what people were really expecting from the directors themselves. I mean, were they expecting them to take a serious turn with these characters? I don't know. I mean, like I mentioned, with the whole teddy bear on Cable kind of thing, really curious as to how they'll take these two characters and if everyone will take a liking to them. But those are my thoughts on Deadpool 2's. new reveal photos. So taking a different turn away from Marvel Comics, movies, and TV, I wanted to mention a video game that's coming up soon. As of this recording, it'll be coming out tomorrow for the Xbox One, PS4, as well as the Nintendo Switch, and that is Sonic Mania. Now, I'm personally very excited to see Sonic Mania in action. I've seen a lot about it, and it just really gets me excited because Sonic is one of my all-time favorite video game figures, and to see him, go back to his roots in the 16-bit era of the Sega Genesis when Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 came out. I'm really excited to see where they take that. I heard a lot of good things about Sonic Mania so far. So far on IGN and Metacritic, it's at 86% and about a 9 out of 10, so it's been doing really well. I've been hearing a lot of debates whether this will be better or not. Better than Forces, Sonic Forces coming up soon. And I really can't say uh, whether it will be or not. I've been hearing a lot of negativity surrounding Sonic Forces, but I don't really believe that Sonic Forces should receive that kind of criticism as of right now. I am very excited to see both video games, but so far, I'm most excited to see Sonic Mania, as Sonic the Hedgehog 2 happens to be my favorite Sonic video game in the franchise. So, even though I won't be able to get the chance to play it myself, I am excited to see what kind of gameplay and new creative turns they've taken with this new entry in the series. So the last thing I wanted to talk about was Rick and Morty season 3 episode 4 came out on Sunday night last night. I think it was definitely my favorite, by far my favorite season 3 episode. I really enjoyed it. That, as well as the Pickle Rick episode, were definitely my favorite episodes in the series. But definitely in season 3, really excited to see next week's episode. I've seen the teaser for it, which is going to be a Rick and Jerry episode. So really excited to see where they take that. But definitely the Vindicators, Drunk Rick, everything having to do with it, even Noob Doob. I really enjoyed last night's episode. Really liked it. So really excited to see where they take it next week. A couple minor things I thought I would bring up before this episode's conclusion is Ant-Man and the Wasp just started production a couple of days ago. Really excited to see where they take that movie. It's quite it's quite strange thinking that Ant-Man has his own franchise now, seeing as they're looking towards a new franchise with this character as well as the Spider-Man series. So if you haven't seen on Twitter, the creator of such of the posters, he stated that Marvel Studios had given him the chance to create another poster uh, to be a side by side comparison to his older um, artwork for Ant-Man, the first film. And looking at the second one and the first one, they were both really great. I'd have to say they're really my favorite Marvel posters that they've released. I really like those two. Um, really great art design on both of those. And the last thing is that The Walking Dead. Um, I've been seeing a lot of promotion regarding the toys that they're coming out with, regarding Lucille in pen version, in a life size version. And I want to look into that. I really want to look into a life size version of Lucille from The Walking Dead. I'm really excited to see season 8. I really want to do a rundown of the trailer, really do some theories, which is something I really want to do on this channel is theories. Lots of theories to discuss, but just thought I'd bring that up. The Walking Dead. Really excited to see season 8, and hope to do some discussions about it in the future. So that'll bring a conclusion to this week's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, but before we conclude this episode, I wanted to bring something up to attention. Um, I'm really excited to see where we take this channel. I've been thinking about it for several months now, probably close to a year now, because this is something I've really wanted to do. I really wanted to discuss with an actual audience regarding Marvel Comics and video games, things I really have a passion for. I'd really like to talk about them to an open audience and share my ideas and opinions. And regarding ideas, I want to look into what else we can do besides just reporting news. Um, I really don't want this to be simply a news channel where we just come back every week to talk about what happened during the week. More so, I'd like to bring up a discussion. So next week, if we can bring in Vince or Chef, I'd really like to begin a discussion with them regarding whatever happens along this week. We also would really like to discuss where we would like to take the channel regarding content, because we simply don't want to do news or podcasts. In fact, we're looking into changing the logo as of right now, because not only do we want to do podcasts, but we'd also like to do gaming on Twitch. Um, we have a Twitch account. If you'd like to go follow that, we'll look into posting something on there. We'd like to do some skits, um, some comedic skits. Me myself, I'd really like to do some cinematography work, as in creating films and small projects that I really like to work on. But you let us know whatever else you might really enjoy to see from this channel. I know Chef has really been looking into creating music for this channel, so if he can do that, that'd be fantastic. So anyway, that'll conclude this week's episode. Let us know what you think about the showgoers idea. I think that'd be really fun. So you guys let us know. That'll conclude this week's episode. Uh, Thanks for watching this week's episode. We'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody.